Hello friends and happy Tuesday. Today I am using the Spirit Within Tarot and I am shuffling badly already. Using the Spirit Within Tarot, and let's see, how can we make this day awesome? What do we need to know? What do we need to be aware of? Where does our attention, our mind and our focus need to be on this Tuesday, the 20th of August 2024? So taking a card at random, we have got the Seven of Cups. So here we have a gentleman who is looking at the Seven Cups in the sky, and he's sort of saying, right, which one do I want? Which one appeals to me? Which one excites me? Which one looks good? Which one's going to give me what I need? So this is the card of choices and options. And sometimes in life, we have so many choices and options that it can become quite overwhelming. Actually, it doesn't even have to be about the quantity of choices, because sometimes you can have one choice or, one option, and you think, oh, but what happens if it's the wrong one? What happens if it's going to let me down? What happens if I'm going to be disappointed? What happens? What happens? What happens? We can get ourselves so caught in that anxiety mindset of what if. And when we're stuck in that what if, we actually become stagnant and we actually don't do anything. And that's what this card is all about. It's that whole thing about so overwhelmed with what if that we actually don't do anything. And the not doing something is actually a mistake, is actually the problem. Because when you are faced with choices, when you are faced with options, it's almost like the universe is saying you have to pick one. All right, pick one of those. Because why would they give you a whole bunch of options if you didn't make a choice, if you weren't supposed to make a choice? So today, Tuesday, the 20th of August, 2024, you are going to have to make some decisions and some choices. You're going to have to look at your options and decide which is the better one for you. Now, I'm going to put it down while I shuffle for a second card. So even though I've just said to you that sometimes, that we have to choose something, we have to pick an option, the universe gives us choices and options because they want us to make a conscious decision, okay? The universe wants us to consciously decide what our next step is, where we're going and what we're doing. Now, I'm saying to you, not choosing is the wrong option, because when you're given a whole bunch of choices, whether it be 1, 2, 3, or 12, you have to make a decision. You have to make a choice. Choosing to not choose is a choice, but staying in that space of, I don't know, what if, that is not choosing. That is just staying in the nothingness. So if you decide that your current path or your current place or your current situation is actually the best one for you, then that's okay. As long as you have made that choice consciously, as long as you have decided for yourself, and as long as you are actually happy with that choice, then it's the right choice for you. Okay. Our second card, we're staying with the cups. And here we have the Knight of Cups. So there he is. He's got a beautiful view. He's overlooking the lake. There's people in the lake. And he's pondering, he's pondering, he's strategizing. I almost want to use the word, he's scheming. But it's not scheming in a bad sense. It's puppies. He's not scheming in a bad sense, okay? Because what he's doing is he's plotting and he's planning what his next move is going to be. The Knight of Cups wants to make a big show of love. He wants to let his significant other know how he feels. And he doesn't just want to look at them and go, oh, you look pretty tonight. He wants to put on a big thing. He wants to make a big show. He wants the whole world to know how much he loves this person. So what he's doing is he's weighing up his pros and his cons, looking at his options and deciding for himself what he wants to do. What is the best way to show his emotions for this person who is significant in his life? So we're looking at these two super glossy cards. We're looking at these two cups cards. We need to understand that we always have choice. We need to understand that we need to choose for ourselves, not what your family, your friends, your neighbors, your work colleagues, not what they think is right for you, because actually they're not living your life. You need to make a choice for yourself as to what it is that's going to make you happy. And then you need to take a minute to think about how you're going to play that out, how you're going to act that out, how you're going to implement it, what are you going to do? Because making a choice and diving in is the wrong way of going about it. Making a choice, being really, really mindful on how you decide for yourself what it is that you want, and then taking the time to strategize and to plan how you're going to implement it, how you're going to effect it, and how it's going to look in your life. Because these are the things that are important. When we just jump into things and we get busy, that's when we make mistakes. That's when we sort of don't think things through. So today, remember, this is just for Tuesday, the 20th of August. Decide for yourself what you want, and then take the time to plan and to strategize. That's Princess. She's very vocal. She likes to talk. Take the time to plan and to strategize how you're going to implement or effect this for your life so that you have the best life you can. And friends, with that, I do wish you the most amazing Tuesday. Take care, and until we chat tomorrow, goodbye.